Imagine a world that is dull and lifeless. There are no posters, no pictures, no buildings. This is what people in the art field try to invent. These people include marketing agents, architects, and a graphic designer. Hi, I'm Mackenzie, Unruh, and I'm a visual artist. On a day-to-day basis, I will create different works of art and later sell in a gallery. A visual artist can do many different things, include draw, paint, take pictures, and sculpt. The visual artist art field is very competitive, and the needs for more visual artists keep growing. My top 3 career choices include a visual artist, an art teacher, and a photographer. I wanted to be an art teacher because I love teaching kids how to be more creative and watching them develop their art skills. But I chose a visual artist instead because they make a little more money and I could not be as happy as most art teachers. Next, I wanted to be a photographer because I enjoy taking pictures and watching them develop. But a visual artist can still take photos on the side, and a photographer has very expensive equipment. An opportunity cost is the next highest cost lost. My opportunity cost is being an art teacher. I chose a visual artist instead because an art teacher gets paid because a visual artist gets paid more, and I get to be creative every day. For me, a visual artist can be creative, but an art teacher makes kids be creative. With every job, there are positive and negative incentives. My positive incentives include a flexible schedule. Every visual artist's time they work is different, but I would mostly work at home. I get to be creative, and I can work anywhere, including near my family. Next, with every job, there are also negative incentives. My negative incentives include I work at home, I have very low pay, and I have little to no human contact in a day. Yearly, I make $37,000, which means monthly I make $3,084.34. For housing, I will live in Wichita with one other roommate and split some cost, which means I pay $370. I will drive around a 2013 used car and have a 5-year payment on it. Because I work at home, I will have little gas costs and pay $423. My utilities include gas and electric, city utilities, which I will split with my roommate, and my phone bill. I pay $195 for this. Because I have such a low income, I also have a low tax rate. My taxes include federal, state, Medicare, and Social Security. I pay $680.88 for this. My food is $300, and my medical insurance and school loans are both paid by either my employers or my parents. For my toiletries, it includes bathroom and makeup products, and because I don't have to look nice for my job, I only pay $30 for this. Finally, is my discretionary. I give about $300 to charity, which is 10% of my monthly budget. I save about $340, and I have $60 set aside for my cat. My total discretionary is $1,084.34. In my estimations, I was way off because I was not aware of how expensive and inexpensive things would be. For example, I thought rental insurance would cost $40, but in reality, it only costs $10. From pie chart, I go from highest to lowest. As you can see, there are no school loans or medical insurance because, again, they are paid by either my employer or my parent. My discretionary is my highest at 35%. This is my wants, but not my needs. Next is taxes at 22%. This is because of my low monthly salary. Transportation is next at 14%. This includes my car payment, car insurance, and gas. Closely behind is transportation at housing at 12%, and I split some of this with my roommate. Next is food at 10%, then this is all of my meals for my month. One of my smaller units is utilities at 6%, and my lowest is toiletries at 1%. Trade-off is gaining something by getting less of something else. I traded living by myself to share with another person and have a good apartment. I traded some of my savings to get a cat, and I traded having a new car to give more to charity. For my resume qualifications, I have creative, communication skills, attention to detail, critical thinking, and marketing. For my education, I went to Heston High School for 4 years and received my high school diploma. Then I went to Heston College for 2 years and received my associate's in arts. Finally, I went to Wichita State for 2 more years and received my bachelor's in studio art. The reason I went to Heston College is because my mom works there and my whole family has gone there. And I went to Wichita State because in Wichita the art field is very prevalent. For my 2 references, I used my former employer, Frank Shelley, and my former professor, Steve Stone. My job, I'm very well experienced because I have 4 years at Camp Scott as the official art director and 1 year at Heston Rec Center teaching kids how to be more creative. My letter of application, I wrote to Miss Michelle Wallace, applying for the job of the visual artist position at City Arts Wichita. This job objective is to create beautiful works of art and later sell it in a gallery. I used 5 websites to research my career. The first website I used was Unruh. I used this to research careers I might like. Next, I used PA Career Zone. This told me what I might enjoy doing. Third was Career Insight. This gave me a specific title of job. For example, instead of a marketing agent, I chose to be a visual artist. Fourth is job description. This gave me where visual artists might work the most. And finally, I used School Soup. This gave me information and facts about being a visual artist. My two articles I used, the first one was Visual Artist Job Description. This gave me what they do on a day-to-day basis, how much education is needed, and how long they work in a day. Next, I used Visual Artist Career Information. This gave me how much money they make, titles, and other jobs related to being a visual artist. I will leave you with the saying from Jeff Boyce. The job of an artist is to offer a sanctuary of beauty to an otherwise ugly world. This relates greatly to my life because this is what I want to do every day, and that's why I'm a visual artist.